I think there was a discussion about the evolution of privacy notices. In the earliest days, websites have had privacy policies, have placed privacy policies on their site. They tend to be, they're a link at the bottom of every page in many cases. A user has to proactively go there and read privacy information. And in cases of third-party ad serving, where another entity is on the page collecting information, using it for customization, they have to read about that in the privacy policy and then click on multiple links to be able to go and exercise their choices. What we were trying to accomplish with this icon is a much simpler way to provide privacy notices outside of privacy policies. So right here, we're able to convey to the user some information about who is showing the ad, where they can go. As you can see in our future iteration that we were showing you about in the Living Green environment, you can actually boil that information down into a very digestible amount of information. It's not overwhelming to consumers. It's directly relevant to the experience that they're having at the time, so that the icon is appearing when that ad is being served and when data about that ad is being collected. So it's real time, it's contextual, it allows the user direct access to privacy information that's not overwhelming or difficult to navigate. It simplifies the process, and I think it addresses these concerns of how does the consumer know, how can it be quick to navigate and to manage. So we're simplifying it here, and I think that really gets to the heart of a lot of what we were talking about today. So we have a Canadian privacy site, and here is our Yahoo Canada privacy site. And from this privacy site, we make the opt-out very prominent, as we always have. Now, what we're trying to accomplish with the icon is that you don't even have to go to the Privacy Center to get to our opt-out page or our Ad Interest Manager page. From the Ad icon menu itself, you would go directly to our Ad Interest Manager. And Ad Interest Manager is it's a tool that allows users to easily opt out, but it also gives them the opportunity here to see the categories that their browser has been segmented into. And in this case, I've done some interesting searches and page views here. I'm categorized in alternative fuel vehicles and movies, as well as government and military under miscellaneous. It's probably because I clicked on an ad about the Army or some such thing. So you can see some things, and this is one where I go, hey, that doesn't make any sense. I'm not planning on joining the Army anytime soon. So I can just turn this off here and save that preference. And now I'm selectively opted out of that category, which means I won't receive behavioral advertising in that category. What's also useful here is that we make available a list of all the standard behavioral advertising categories that our salespeople sell. This is what you might be in someday. If you're not in it right now, there's some of these categories that you might appear in based on your interests, and we think it's important that people have an opportunity to see them all. That way they can engage with them. In the future, you'll be able to add those in if you like, but it's all about increasing transparency with consumers and giving them more information about how we do advertising, and then be able to say, well, I like that category, but I'm not so much interested in that.